Hey guys, it's Sarah's Night, and I'm back with watery eyes and stuffy nose to bring you the last part of the Leon A scenario of Resident Evil 2. I decided in this case that I probably will have to save all my remaining ammunition for the final boss. So I'm just going to bust out the Magnum for now and sweep house that way. I'm actually doing this out of just OCD curiosity to see how many bullets the final boss would actually take. Which I have a feeling it will be far less than 65, which is what I have in stock right now. On top of that, I must admit, I just simply love using the Magnum. Well, first aid spray, always need that just in case. And where's that fuse? There it is. And it's great they devoted a whole entire cutscene to showing us mid-20th century technology such as this. But speaking of that, you know, the whole entire place is frosted over for some reason. Honestly, how is it operating that well in such low temperatures? I figure bearings would be frozen shut, and if anything else. As to this door right here, which we never explored in the last LP with Lantis and Iggs, I thought I'd go ahead and, just especially for myself, I don't even really remember what's in there, other than maybe notes about something that really has no bearing on your playthrough of the game. But we have to do that by defeating a little mini-boss that's in that room downstairs that we never went into on account of all the it looked like a giant moth's nest or something, or like little larvae. We're gonna squirm out of these nasty pulsating sacks of bulbous slimy flesh or something at any moment. I really don't know how else to describe that off the cuff. There's the flamethrower, but I'm just gonna set fire with the lighter. Goodbye. Don't fire extinguishers on the ceiling, don't they normally work faster than that? Just a thought. I'll just use the Magnum, take them on. I really hate the flamethrower. Oh, they're ready to pounce. I better be wise about this. I'm surprised even for the super lickers and without the Magnum being charged up with its enhancements. I'm honestly shocked that they took 4 hits each, seemingly. Actually, what did I come in here for again? To hell with it. Meanwhile, Ivy's. honestly can't tell if I'm hitting them or not. Are my bullets seriously not going past the ceiling? I mean the corner. Why the hell did I say ceiling? Oh. I care. Now that I think about it, I think pretty much all of my remaining Magnum bullets are going to be spent on taking the lickers down here. You gonna make the first move, or do I have to? I really shouldn't have missed. Again, that shouldn't have missed. Isn't there a third one out here? Yes, of course there is. I'm just grabbing up what herbs I can. Ooh, that one really hurt. I'd definitely say the enhanced shotgun is definitely better for those guys. Why a shot down upon their back causes them to flip over backward, I'm not too sure. I might could understand if the force was actually pushing them forward and back. Well, just to give myself some more Magnum bullets to finish off the remaining zombies, we'll get the weapons locker key. And the thing will also grab the Gatling gun, I guess, to take care of the mini-boss that's in the room previously not explored. Say what you want if you think Leon's kind of a sissy in this game, but he certainly knows his guns. Wow. That was vaguely satisfying. Really curious to know what this is going to do for us against the Moth boss. Yeah, that's appetizing. Kind of a docile boss, considering. Okay. Well, that was a mini Gatling gun, after all. John, I guess? Birkin? William. I wonder if that's actually asking for the password that I'm thinking of. It actually works, okay. Yeah, so if, you know, Claire gets her fingerprint down here as well, and she and Leon both enter it onto, like, the little identification thingy right outside the shutter door in the east wing, well, and, you know, they get to go inside the door and find whatever was waiting there for them. Which we won't find out until Claire's B scenario, of course. I thought that guess thing was actually more of a password, but I suppose it's, you know, just entering as some random user, most likely one that has no authority whatsoever. I'll go ahead and take the submachine gun. I'm just trying to find excuses till I get to the final boss, at which point I'll just use the handgun on him to see how well I do. By the way, how does an enhanced magnum do on these liquors? We're about to find out. Not too well. I'm rather disappointed. Didn't put up much of a fight. I guess I don't need it. Well, they definitely know I'm here, considering the way he's looking warily around the corner. Oh good, the corner's covering me. For now. fingerprint up in here. But it says you need, more than one staff to verify. And of course, we'll need Claire's for that later. Yeah, it really isn't necessary to take this much ammunition. Thank you. And of course we don't mess with this because it has to do with the devil vaccination.
You murdered my husband. I know what you're looking for. You came with the G-Virus, didn't you? Take it from me. This is my husband's legacy. Now, where's that spy you were working with earlier? You know who I'm talking about. What? You really don't know anything, do you? You're so gullible. She's one of the operatives sent here by the agency. The only reason why she came here is to obtain the G-Virus.
That's a lie.
No, it's the truth. I discovered this when I did a background check on her. She specifically got close to John and became his girlfriend to get information about him now.
That can't be. I know her. Ada wouldn't do something.
You actually
like
don't know her that well at all, sir.
If you don't want to believe it, I don't really care. You're about to die anyway.
Try shooting this time.
What happened?
What happened? Nothing's happened yet. That, however, happens. Perfect time for this to happen.
The self-destruct sequence has been activated. Repeat, the self-destruct sequence has been activated. This sequence may not be aborted. All employees proceed to the emergency car at the bottom platform.
Well, now to go back for Ada. Although I can't remember, it actually... Does it happen here? No, it sure doesn't. For some reason, Ada confronts me out here, even though it's not even on the way to her office like I should be going. I mean, the office where I left her. Where I should be going to check on her and grab her, and take her out of here.
I've been waiting for you, Leon.
What are you doing?
You know what this is about. So just hand over the G-Virus.
I don't believe this. Annette was right. About everything.
That's why I told you to leave without me, but you wouldn't listen. Now hand it over. Don't make me shoot you.
You can't do that.
Heh. Ain't got such iron balls after all.
Oh,
Ada! Ada! I've got you. Don't give up.
Leon, it's over. Just let me.
Shut up. You gotta make it.
It's too late, Leon.
Dude, she's injured in the shoulder.
Really want to
On whichever one, whose arm you're holding,
everything.
either way, I don't think she's going to be able to reach up easily. Say, how did Ada survive that fall again? Well, if you want to be truthful, more people have died from the T virus than the G. There were no rounds in the magazine. That's interesting. I don't think she was going to be able to shoot me even if she wanted to. Actually, I said that completely wrong. I think she knew that was just threatening me, but all along didn't have the courage to shoot. Annette's death, however, does stick. Oh, hi. I really don't need an acid hug right now, thank you. But yeah, offhand, as far as I can tell, only Ada's life, at least as far as Leon knows, it was ruined, and that of the entire Birkin family from the G-Virus. So, as dramatic as that could be, let's remember a whole city died from a T-Virus outbreak. So, yeah, let's put it in perspective. To tell you the truth, I'm actually vaguely interested in if they ever made a game. I mean, since they make so many knockoff games of, what was specifically happening at this time, like Outbreak and Operation Raccoon City and such. I'd be kind of interested in knowing exactly where it was that, Annette has been during this whole time while we were running around in Resident Evil 2. I mean, she managed to do pretty well by herself surviving, I suppose. It may seem like a minor thing, but I'm genuinely wondering, where was she doing this background check and such on Ada? Was she getting around the police station trying to find Sherry, her daughter, and make sure she was okay? Stuff like that. Ah, right on time. I do believe we'll easily make it with just the handgun remaining. But I'm gonna go ahead and save and dredge up as much health as I can muster, just in case I do really poorly. Which, against Birkin's fourth form, unless you're just an expert who knows guerrilla tactics that I'm not aware of in a game with controls this primitive, well, it's darn near impossible to avoid a hit from him in that form. Well, that's all the health I've got. Notice that he has had absolutely zero contact with Claire since the sewers, and at least from the point of, the perspective of this scenario that we're currently playing, he's had no contact with her period since asking her to follow him to the sewers, which he didn't even tell her where that was. So, I mean, it's just downright amazing that he actually makes it to the train just in time as Claire's leaving. When they had, not even radio contact, much less the complete improbability of them never running into each other in this enclosed area. I mean, we're covering like what, 2 city blocks total and a police department in this whole entire game. I know I'm overanalyzing it, but geez, sometimes when I just think about it, kind of hawks me off on how intensely convenient this is that they both meet up at the same time as they're escaping. And after this fight, it will be with like less than a minute to go. By the way, this boss music I always thought really sucked. I can't believe that didn't even take me off a fine. Birkin's game face on must not be on right now. Wow, that wasn't even a full clip of handgun bullets. Holy crap. I have no idea if I'm hitting them or not. Ow. You know, that would irreversibly mangle a person, I think. You know, coming this far, I better use a first aid spray just in case. I'm in auto-death territory by being on yellow caution. Ah, jeez, that was pathetic. I think that was less than 40 bullets total for both forms. Wow. Most regular enemies in Resident Evil 4 have more stamina than that. Probably even more so in Resident Evil 5, since they just keep upping the ante on the resilience of monsters. I like that little detail they added to Claire's face. Yeah, that kind of momentary look of despair when she thought she'd lost him. Well, I guess Claire told Sherry my name.
Are you okay? Yes, I'm fine. No. I have to find my brother.
You're right. This is just the beginning.
You have no idea, sir.
Goodbye, Rita.
At least for 6 years or so. Yeah, so that was the Leon A scenario, and I'll be honest, I'm really embarrassed that on even just using handgun bullets, I've died so easily against 2 lickers. But, yeah, next time I'll just try to do everything I can with Claire B. I always found the 4 possible scenarios, Claire B was always the hardest for me, since it always seemed that she kind of has a crummier weapon supply, I think, than Leon does. I mean, she's got the grenade launcher, but other than that, just the handgun and the crossbow. And the crossbow, well, I mean, that's really only good against zombies. And only if they're crowded around. I mean, the shotgun has proven itself infinitely more useful, really. Not that the crossbow is that bad. And of course, Leon's Magnum, especially when enhanced, really easily puts the hurt on anything. On top of that, Claire's also got the spark shot, and it sucks. I don't know, I just felt it was easier to... it was a lot harder to outlast the game on Claire's mode. But then again, I'm probably just thinking way too much back on the first time I ever played the Leon A, Claire B scenario. I'd never even been able to beat the game yet, because with my inexperience, I wasted so much ammo before getting to the final form of Birkin. Also, the very first time I ever tried to beat the game, period, was on Leon B, and well, I didn't have near enough health to outlast the tyrant before Ada would throw the rocket launcher to me. I never even got to the train where Birkin attacked in his last form, period. And then the next time with Claire, I only had like 2 grenade shots left after the rocket launcher, so that definitely didn't help anything. But yeah, after that, I found out I have some business to attend to before I go to bed. After all, part of that mail I was opening during the cutscene earlier with Annette and Ada, well, I've got one letter from, asking for help, a financial donation to help, some little 3-year-old girl in Honduras be able to put decent clothes on her back and go to school. So, of course, all they gotta do is send you a picture of the little girl's face looking thoroughly miserable, and they've got my attention immediately. It's really hard to ignore that, as much as you want to think it's a scam or something. So yeah, I better tend to that now before I go to bed. And next time I'll... Oh god, ranking D, yeah, that does suck. I think next time on Claire's game, I'll try to do the entire game without saving to see if I still got it. I've really only done it once or twice before in my entire life. So, yeah, next time look forward to that. And I'll see you guys later.